So hey YouTube, I am back. It has been a while. My last video was Mother's Day. So since then I have missed with you guys 4th of July, Father's Day, Labor Day, a bunch of stuff. Anyways, with that being said, by the way, my hair is wet, so that's why my shirt is kind of wet right here, but that's besides the point. I'm also a little chunky right now, as you guys can see, because I spent the summer helping my son with his lawn care business, and it boomed. He did an excellent job. He's had a lot of clientele this summer. He did, I mean, phenomenal. And I'm such a proud mom. Everybody who he did yards for and things, they're happy, satisfied with his work, proud. But to cut a long story short, every time we went out to do yards, of course he's not old enough to drive, he's only 14. So every time I drove him around and we went around to all these places, we also stopped at fast food places and got things like shakes, fries, cookies, crap, bunch of crap. I don't eat meat, so we don't eat burgers and the typical meals that you get from there. So the things that I do eat, you really should only have on occasions. And I was having them on a daily. So like Arby's, that's my weak spot. They got the triple chocolate cookie, the Jamocha shake, and the fries. And from 2 to 5, all of those are $1 a piece. When I tell you, I really, really, really messed up. I not only gained my weight back, but I went above where I was at the top of the year. So I have some extreme work to do. I plan on doing it a little slower this time, working on it throughout the winter. But I do plan on doing a challenge later in the month probably. I want to do an ab challenge and try to get my stomach kind of back under control. Even though I'll still be losing weight slowly, I want to kind of get the belly part off, rather quickly, because that's not a good look. I've never had a belly like this. This is ridiculous. But I know where it came from. I know what my mistakes are. And now I can correct them. I'm sorry for dropping off as far as consistency. That's another thing. I was so busy that not only was I eating all over the place, but then I stopped doing my videos. And somehow when you do the videos, you feel like you have to do what you said you were going to do. You couldn't say something and then not do it. Then you feel bad. Because I don't know who everybody is who's watching, but I feel like I owe it to you to not lie to you. So I'm not lying to you. I'm doing my best to try to get back in here and do what I'm supposed to do. And that's where I'm at right now. So as the lawn stuff dies down here in October, we're going to do some leaves and stuff, and we'll get back to that. But I'm going to take more fruit with me like I did when we very first started. Because, after a few weeks of that, I started just going to fast food places because it was convenient. And it tastes delicious, but it was so not worth it. I also downloaded this app. This is not a plug for the app. You can use it. You can use another app. I used to like to write down a journal of what I ate and look up the calories myself and do all of that work. It's time consuming, and I need something to be quicker. And I realized it's 2020 and I needed to just put that stuff in the app and move on. So now I'm putting it in an app. I started yesterday. Yesterday I weighed myself and I was 191.2. Here's the weigh-in. All right, so my son is gonna give us a mean Jumanji style drum roll, because this is not gonna be pretty. 191.2. Oh. Okay, so whew. All right. And then today all right, so this morning is October 2nd. And I'm 187.8. So I've come down a little bit already. Okay, and with that being said, I come down a little bit, so much, since yesterday, just because I pushed a lot of water. I ate a little bit better. I didn't eat like really healthy foods necessarily, but I didn't eat any really bad things either. And I stayed under 1,700 calories, which is a lot. But I got to keep in mind, when I was having those 1,300 and 1,200 and $1,000 restrictions earlier in the year, I weighed less. And, I'm heavier right now, so I have to, kind of start off at that 1,700 mark. And I'm okay with that. But I'll start, incrementally bringing that down a little bit. But that lets you know how high my calorie intake was. 2,000 is about what women normally do. I was at least doing 2,500 to 3,000. I had to be. Just stopping at Arby's one time was 1,000 calories, and that didn't include my other food. So, like I said, I'm disappointed in myself, but I know what my issues were, and I'm going to turn it around. I got to fix it. I got to not only prove it to myself, but show you guys and hopefully help others out that have kind of gotten caught up in the daily life and kind of let stuff spiral out. So this is how we wheel that back in. So, where am I at now? So, my weight has come down just a little bit. This app is going to show me like real time, like each day I put in the food, and it gives me like a graph to show my progress on weight loss. It's only been 2 days, but it's really interesting to see that. It shows how many proteins and carbohydrates and sugars I've had for the day. I love that because it takes a lot of guesswork out of what you're doing and what you've had. And when you type in something, it just feeds it back out to you instantly. You don't have to work really hard. Like if you put in spaghetti, it'll say spaghetti with vegetables, spaghetti with cheese, spaghetti with, I don't know. It gives you a lot of options. Salad. You say salad with croutons, salad with feta cheese, whatever. It just gives you a lot of different options. And so you can get it as precise as possible to the amount of calories you had. And then you type in like how much, the amount of it you had. Was it an exact serving size or, 1.5 serving size or so on. So I'm excited about it, and I think that that's going to truly help me be able to do this faster without having to think so hard about going back to a notebook and writing it down. My phone is already with me everywhere I go anyways. So, yeah, that's my plan. I'm first getting on the food, then I'll get on my exercise game. My gym is almost done. And when I get my gym done down in the basement, I'm really close. I'm getting really close. So this month this should be done, and I'll be able to take you down and show you. It's nothing spectacular. It's just something to keep me fit and in shape when it's cold outside, because I am in the Midwest. We will get snow. We will get, the negative days, all of that stuff. So for everybody who stuck it out with me, thank you so much. I am really appreciative of you guys being here. When I get consistent and I start doing, really well, if there's other people who need encouragement, send them my way, by any means. I don't want you to send anybody right now because I don't really have the content that would keep somebody on track right now. But in the future, I plan on having the type of content that's on my channel that might be able to help motivate somebody, and show them the ups and downs. But thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys had a wonderful summer, and I look forward to spending the fall and the winter and so on and so forth with you guys. Till then, till next time, peace.